This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with the finale of Adventure Time with Finn and Jake Investigations. Last time we helped Flame Princess put on her confidence again, promised PB to find her multiple outfits, and unfortunately promised LSP that she had a fan club and that people liked her music. So now with LSP being the only one left to convince, and after that we'll get our band together and Finn will have his record again. So let's finish this. I mean, we're not immediately done, but this will be the final episode. So anyway, let's grab, since we asked tree trunks for all of our stuff, let's grab a seed.
You're gonna have to plant that seedling in something so it doesn't die off.
Don't worry, we'll do that. I'm
sure
Finn.
was
I'm
nice of
Finn
tree trunks to let you borrow our gardening spade.
I'm Finn the human. I've got this all wrapped up. I'm the smart one of the group. Jake, you're the muscle, and I'm the intelligence, sort of, to a point, for the most part. Anyway, let's go back here. I know we need a spade to dig out that dirt. Let's grab it.
Digging. That's some nice dirt you got there, dude.
All right, now let's put that dirt in that bucket.
Actually, I don't know why you weren't carrying the dirt in the bucket the whole time.
I tried using it, but the game said no, so to each his own. Anyway, let's combine those two.
Might not be a real flower pot, but I'm sure the seedling will grow to a big, beautiful flower in there.
All right, I assume we need to put this next to, we can't interact with the dirt anymore, so let's give this to the tree stump so she can be happy, or he, let's just call it tree stump and just save us some trouble. Or some
there you
time.
go, tree stump. What do you think?
Oh, yay! It's a... Oh, wait. That's actually pretty nice. Wow, thanks.
So, are we good? Will you pretend to be a groupie?
Why not? I got a pretty flower on my head again. It's all good.
Great, because here they come.
Ben, Lumpin introduced me.
Right. Ahem. Ladies and, elephants and tree stumps, here to announce her comeback tour, I give you... Lumpy Space Princess!
Yay, Lucky Spice Princess, whoa!
Yeah. Woo. All right.
Oh, my glob! Thank you! Thank you, everybody, so much!
You think she notices she only has 2 fans?
Shh! Well, like he said, spoiler alert, by the way, Finn. I'm announcing my comeback tour! I'll be doing a private recording session today, but I'll have my tour dates and my new album released really, really soon.
Yay!
Whoa.
And, what the heck, since you're my most loyal fans, you all get a copy of my album for a discounted price autograph extra.
Yay!
Whoa.
Sorry to cut this short, but I gotta run off to my recording session. You guys are great. Bye!
Yay!
Whoa! Phew.
Wow, I can't believe that actually worked.
Well, me and Jake have got to run. We have a record to make. Thanks a lot, ladies.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah! Bye, everybody! Of course.
All right, now that we've got everything back together, now we just have to talk to Marceline and... Hey, what's that? Huh. Well, obviously we need to fix our last little shindig. Let's get that
that might
outfit.
be one of PB's missing outfits. Magic Man must have thrown it in the water.
Magic Man, what a jerk. All right, let's see if we can get that
It's too
outfit.
far, man. We're gonna have to find some other way to fish it out.
Well, obviously we have everything we need here, so... Ooh, fish, right? Well,
Nice fishing pole, dude.
there we go. All right, let's fish for this thing.
You snagged it, dude. PB's gonna be happy to get that back, even if it is covered in nasty cave water.
Well, she'll just take it back to dry cleaner kingdom again, so... Let's give PB her outfits and complete this thing.
Nope, she's still not happy. We better find her last missing outfit.
See if she has anything to say before we give it to her.
Thank you for finding all my missing outfits, Finn. After I have everything re-cleaned, I can finally change out of this old dress. Sorry to put you guys through all that trouble.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
And what we gotta do now is make a record.
Yeah, boy! Is everything ready?
All the equipment is set, and everybody's on the way to the treehouse. We're good to go. Then I guess it's recording time.
All right, and that's the end of the investigation. All we have to do is see the final little scene of everyone putting Finn's record back to normal, and we'll let the rest of the scene play, and then we'll just see the credits. So let's start this thing.
Okay, Finn. You ready for this?
Totally. Let's do it.
Hey, everybody! Everybody! Hey, quiet! Hey!
Quiet! Thank you.
All right, everybody. We're ready to start. Reel to reel on.
Reel to reel on!
Turntable to maximum spin.
Roger that.
Band ready.
Keyboard's ready.
Ready on the skins.
Oh, I'm so flippin' ready!
What about lemon grab?
I got this. Hey, Lemon Grab! Lemon Hope is, hiding in the microphone. He's gonna jump out as soon as the music starts. Better be ready.
I will strike him down with my sound sword as soon as the first notes of the horrid music are played!
He's ready.
Okay, everybody. This is it. Remember, put all of your emotions into this. We gotta fix Finn's favorite record. This one's going out to Finn and Jake Investigations. We go in 3, 2, 1, and play!
I know you wanna slump, bump, bump. Please learn, but you can't 'cause you're a jump.
And cut! Thanks, guys. That's a wrap. We got what we need.
We were lumping awesome!
Oh, that was totally hot.
We were rocking out, man.
Bimo was helping. Yay, Bimo!
Lemon Hope is not here! Unacceptable! What are they talking about? That was awful!
Yeah, that was nothing like my record. It was a disaster.
No way. It was exactly right. You guys forget we're using magical recording equipment. Just listen. Hey, Bimo, play that record.
Yay, finally! Dance party!
Told ya.
Yeah!
All right.
Boy, did we have some adventures. And it took a lot longer than it usually takes. But all in all, I'd say the first cases of Finn and Jake Investigations were a success.
You said it, man. We should do this again sometime. But not right now. There's only one thing I want to do right now.
What's that, buddy?
Dance, boy!
I'm a fox, baby that can dance like a man. I can shake 'em up, Fanny, I can shake 'em like can. I'm a tough tootin', baby, I can punch it.
Well, wasn't that a lot of fun? We should play both the Grapes more often instead of just watching them. Grable Babel grapes. Playing those Grapes was as exciting as when Finn and Jake fought the giant mushroom with Billy's girlfriend, Canyon. I hope you were paying attention. 'Cause it's time to guess the theme. I know the playable Grapes are a lot longer, Mabel, than our normal stories, so we'll take a few Grapes to talk through your answer. What was the theme for our 5 playable Grapes?
Okay, I almost forgot about this guy, that he was basically the host of all these stories, but now we're putting together what ties in all the investigations together. Favorite things? Magic Man pranks? Well, that's not true. Magic Man wasn't part of the first thing. Different kind of records? That also wasn't part of everything. Favorite things? Not necessarily. I think the correct answer is the emotions.
Good job. You got that on the first try. That's right. The theme of the playable Grapes was the 5 most powerful emotions: fear, envy, anger, sadness, and love. The silly wizard guy was afraid he'd spend his whole life in the candy prison. The blue guy got to stay with Finn and Jake again, but he was envious that Finn and Jake had such a nice place to live. Lemon Grab said that the pranks that Finn and Jake played on him this time made him angry. Worse than when he was ruling the Candy Kingdom and when Finn made his pudding all physiable at the lemon dinner. The sword that Cinnamon Bun bought was supposed to make him happy, but it caused him nothing but grief after he bought it. And Finn had to find a way to fix the record his parents used to play for him because he loved it. Good job! That's it for this time, but maybe we'll play Mabel together again soon. Until then, though, I'll see you crimpy glimmers on Trio to Flippin' the Dial. Ha!
And that's it. The end of Finn and Jake Investigations by Little Dot Games. What was the? I forgot the name of the company that made this now. Whoops. Anyway, well, what can I say about this game? If you're an Adventure Time fan, I think you'll enjoy it for all the references. Most of the voice actors came back. A nice little side story with all the characters. Well, multiple side stories. I like the fact that each episode was, tied into itself, but they still mentioned all the episodes later on, especially at the end when they annoyed certain people and certain things. That was still taken into account. So it was a nice little twist. I think everything really worked for this game. Story didn't have to be anything crazy. It was just Finn and Jake doing some fun things, and there was a little bit of heart in there as well as some sadness, especially if you follow the show at all, or if you read any of the comics or anything like that, then there's a little bit of that in there. But overall, a fun little game. There's not much. It's hard to say if you'd be able to replay it because you pretty much know all the answers for it. So this is kind of one of those games you keep if you really like the show, or if you just want something for your collection. That's the bad thing about point-and-click adventure games, is after you solve it, there's pretty much not much else to do because you get to solve it the same thing through every time. Would I call it a perfect Adventure Time game? Probably not, because I think Adventure Time works itself better to action adventure more than point-and-click adventure, but it was a nice effort for the most part, and they definitely could have done worse for the most part. And I guess Sunny was voiced by maybe like a fan of the show or something like that. It's hard to say because that seemed like be a random reference in the show or in the game was Sunny, but let me think. The music worked for the most part, kept the atmosphere. I love the fact that all the voice actors came back for the most part. Story worked just enough for it. Yep, thanks for playing. I would say keep it if you're a fan of the show, or send it back if you're done. But either way, I think that's all there is to it. The credits were pretty short as well. The game actually gave me a decent amount of length. It was kind of longer for what... if you know all the answers, the game's pretty quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the game for what it was. Like I said, if you're not an Adventure Time fan, you probably might not like it as much, or if you're not a point-and-click adventure game fan. But for a first-time effort in this genre, is a pretty decent effort. If I had to give it a score, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a bit above average because they could have just phoned it in and just and not tried. And Adventure Time is one of the few franchise type of games that hasn't really had a horrible game. Like some people say the Dungeon Time game wasn't as good as it could have been, but it's still a decent game, and they make a reference to that in the Nameless Kingdom game that I played a while back. And perhaps one day maybe I'll eventually play that one. I know that one's more of a dungeon crawler type of game more than the Nameless Kingdom one, which was more of a Link type of genre. But yeah, it was a nice change of pace playing a point-and-click adventure game on my channel. Maybe one day I'll do it again because those are some of my favorite, and they have some of the more interesting type of stories and storytelling to have. But I don't know what else I can say. I enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. Probably my final verdict would be, like I said before, keep it if you're an Adventure Time fan. Send it back if you're not a fan of these types of games. So, alright, well, that's all there is to say. I don't think there's any more investigations to have. I think Finn and Jake solved them all. No stone left unturned. Nope. No other stories left to be told. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you when the mail comes in next time. See you then.